It is live. I'm live. See, it says this app did not load. There's an error. Oh, it's cameraman. Okay, so there's an error with cameraman and there's an error with the control room. Don't know what that means. But I sent you another invite. And is it not going to your phone? I mean, is it not going to your computer? I sent you 3. Okay. But you're unable to join. And now I know why. Because I'll bet you on your computer, you do not have Google's Hangout app downloaded to your computer. No. Wait a minute. Let me think about that for a minute. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's too fast. I do that with my grandson. I wave too fast. And then he just sees a blur, so I have to learn how to slow down. Okay, so here's the link. Video embed. What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what that means. So I'm going to go here to, because Google's Hangout is a telephone. Okay, so I've gone to that. Let me mute this. Okay. So Google's Hangout is a telephone, basically. And so the computer is doing voice over internet protocol, VoIP, in order to make the call. So then it goes to the email address. It doesn't matter what the email address is, or if it's a phone number. But if you don't have the Hangout, the Google Hangout app on your computer, then the call goes no place because it doesn't know where to go. Or if you had a Gmail account, then it would go to your Gmail because, again, that's Google. Does that make sense to you? Do you see how the string is woven? Okay. So I've also got the comments here up. And I can actually comment myself. But I think in order to get you to be on this thing again, you're going to have to either utilize your telephone, because then it's phone to phone, instead of phone to nowhere, because the Google Hangout isn't there. And you can go to, type in Google Hangouts and download it, and it should work. No, Google Hangouts. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Look. I don't know, because I have Google and that's my search engine. Google Hangout. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I did the same thing. Because I've opened up a new window, just like we did before, and then muted the window where the comments are. Oh, area. Now it's close. Let's see. I didn't mean see thing. I meant see our comments. Yes, I can see the comments, and that's only because I'm over here on a separate page. I'm talking to Nana's Joy on the phone. And Google Plus discontinued 8 months ago. And yet I'm on, well, I'm not on Google Plus. I opened this from YouTube. And then it connected me to Google's Hangout. And then I can invite people to join the Hangout via their email addresses. Okay, everybody with me so far? I've got this figured out. Now all we have to do is figure out, yeah, and I think that's what it is you're going to have to download Google, what did I just call it? Hangout. Yeah, you're going to have to download Google Hangouts onto your computer, and then it will see what I'm sending it. Because it'll be apples to apples instead of right now, it's apples to rhinoceroses. Make sense? If you all download Google Hangouts, you would all be able to be on live, yes. And to answer your question, Buffy Crumlick, the caveat is that I have to have your email addresses in order to do that. In order to send you an invitation that will then go to your Google Hangout that you've downloaded so that you can then have access. I know men came up with this fucking theory. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Yeah. Yeah. Women would have never, ever, ever made it this complicated. Okay, open it. Yeah, bleep is right. Okay. Nana A, she's a new person. Nana A, I haven't seen you before. Hello, Nana. It's just Nana A, the capital letter A. Let's see. I just got 2 notices email and 4 from YouTube. I think it was a lazy programmer. Yeah, like that doesn't ever happen. Let's see. I just got 2 notices from email and 4 from YouTube. I think it was a lazy programmer. Well, when I went over to Google Plus earlier today in anticipation of this, it actually still has. Oh, see, you've got all kinds of things open now. What do you got open? Okay. I'm hearing a lot of stuff here in my ear. Let's see. Channel Hangout, say what you want. We're all big girls here. Anyone who can't deal with the words doesn't need to be here anyway. Very, very funny, Deborah. And we all know that I'm pretty much a potty mouth anyway. So, and if you don't know that, hey, I'm pretty much of a potty mouth. And I really have to fix it before my grandson picks up every bad word that I have in my head. And which I think is really funny. Been here, the trolls were bad. Oh, really? We never really had troll problems. Not on the. Yeah, they would either be cut off or we would just ignore them. You know, it's hard. It's hard for a troll to gain any satisfaction when everybody's ignoring the troll. And that's basically what I do, is just ignore them. And there used to have a way that you could ban them. And I accidentally banned somebody that was just a regular viewer. I felt really bad. But I just hit the wrong thing a long time ago. How can there be trolls if we have to be invited? Because you don't have to be invited to sit where you are, viewer, in your, just commenting on the side. You don't have to be invited to do that. You have to be invited to be on the panel that is on the bottom of the screen. That's where you need the invite to get your, avatar or your face or whatever you want to be there so that you can talk from your house or wherever you are, RV, and participate that way. Yeah. Okay. But how would I know you were live? Well, I'm actually delayed like 5 seconds, so. Because you only get the invite once I'm ready to go live. Is the only time that I get the address or whatever they call it, if you will, is when the next button I push is go live. And so that's when I used to be able to go to Google Plus, and I had everybody's email in Google Plus in a group called RV Peeps, and I would just send it out to RV Peeps. And then everybody that belonged to RV Peeps would then get an invite, and they could, if they chose to, be part of the panel. Yeah. Okay. It's late in the day for me, like 7:30, 8. And so I get kind of brain dead this time of day. But anyway, so this is I got an email notification from both G Plus and YouTube saying RV Lady is live. Yes, and that's because I clicked the little box when I was setting up the parameters to do this that said send out notifications. So I have no idea who got those notifications because they weren't real particular as to, was it everybody I subscribed to? Was it everybody that subscribes to me? Was it people that we used to be on Google Plus? Who the hell knows? I don't know. But, these are all things that we can figure out later. But I think this will work. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. And does it say you can make a call, blah, 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 blah? Does it say that? Okay. Okay. So, okay, let me go back to here. Wait a minute. I'm going to send you another invite. Oh, shit. Except, oh, good. There it is. Okay. So I'm sending you, let me just do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also going to send an invite to Buffy Crumlick because I have your email address. You don't have to participate online if whatever, if you don't want to, no big deal. I just want to know if you got it. That's all I want to know. Because for people whose address I already have from, when we did this before, okay, close that. Let me go back. Again, it's how many windows can I have open simultaneously? It used to be easy. No. Wind Horse Forest Traveler, it was never easy. That's what was making me so crazy about it. It was never easy. Not from my end. It might have been from your end. Oh, crap, I forgot it again. Okay, did you get it, Nana's Joy? See, it should just bounce in. Someone doesn't come back in time. Huh. I don't know what that means. So if you turn on your phone, I'm sending you another invite. If you turn on your phone, can you get it on your phone? Oh yeah, duh, so it is on. Yeah, yeah. What does it say? I mean, that's my name, yes. Click on it. Yeah, and let's see where it takes you. Okay, Bucket Crumlick hasn't gotten anything either. So you have to go to Google Hangout. Okay, to Google Hangouts. But is that over on, okay, let me just put that on there. Google Hangouts, Google I Am, contact us, okay. I do not understand websites. You know, when you go to a website and you really just want something, I don't understand why they just give you all this other crap too. It says connect with people that make your business run via HD video, voice, or text. You can save money, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? And then it says get started. Start your 14-day trial with no payment information required of software to download. We'll guide you through creating a G Suite account for your business. Okay, so now we know why this isn't working. Because Google figured out that they can make money with Google's Hangouts, and I don't know how I'm doing it. I don't know. I don't know. We should have stayed with the phone thing. It's first thing on my phone. I sent you a YouTube video link on your. Okay. Right now, I have 8 windows open, trying to figure this out. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I can't open another window. My internet won't support this. I mean, my internet supports like, 3, 4 windows. When you get into the 8 and 9 and 10, I can open windows to the end of friggin' time. And it probably isn't going to help. And I remember on what I'm referring to, as Buffy Crumlick has written, I sent you a YouTube video link on your email. It is from 4117 that might help. Well, just going to my Gmail account and looking at the email and opening it up didn't count and didn't help because then I have to open up something else. And then I'm sure I have to open up something else. And so I don't want to lose this connection because then we have nothing but dead air. So, okay. We just have to figure out, okay. So I sent, oh, I see that. Wind, horse, or I'm going to send you. Let me copy that. Copy. Let me go here. Over. I'm going to send you a link. Paste. Okay, now let's go back over here. You know, I can hear all that. Hey, you know, I know that people just think that I just decided I didn't want to do this at some point, but it actually became something that, you know, shoot me in the face or let's have a hangout. And I was really, really, really leaning towards shoot me in the face. Okay, so Windhorse 4's Traveler gave me her AOL account email. So I sent one to her. I could at least get on, but probably your setup wasn't easier. I am only on my phone, not the computer. One finger typing on a phone is the bird. Yeah, it really is. I was just doing that a few minutes ago. It's like, yeah, totally, totally get that. Let's see what happens if I do that. Probably something I didn't want to do. Okay, I haven't. Well, it's not going to show. You know, the only way. Let me think. See, this is why. And I try to do this at this hour of the day, and you know, we're back to should I just shoot myself in the face? Link. Video embed. Somebody one day please explain that to me because I don't know what that is. Unless I can embed this video on my rvlady.net. There's the YouTube page. The only way you can get an invite is if I send it. Oh, I know. Oh, believe me. I know. There have been. Oh, I have Nancy Pelosi in here. Interesting. Okay, I just sent you another one, Nana's Joy. Trying to figure it out. And see, now I'm watching myself live. And what I really want to do is go back over here. I can see you now. First one way already over. I can see it may take a minute. Okay. I sent you a link and try to see if it arrived. Okay, that's me. And then Barney retracted his message, which is really interesting. Who knew you could do that? That's kind of new. There have been 2 people who have retracted their messages, which, you know, hysterical. Well, I know, but I know you can see me live over on YouTube and or Google Hangouts or Google Plus or Google something, but that's not what I want. What I want are people to be able to come on. I don't want to be streaming. I'm not interested in streaming myself. I'm interested in conversation, you know, with like people who are in front of my face. Does that make sense? Are we going to try this again next Thursday? Is that because you're bored, Deborah, and you want to make sure that on Thursday we do this again? Oh, correcting spelling. Um, I can see you now. The first one was already over. Well, that's because, Barney, let me explain to you. What we did was we shut that one down so that we could do an experiment. And Nana's Joy is on, she's the co host. She had it on her cell phone and she wanted to see if it would pick up on her computer. Excuse me. And so we started over again. But it looks like this isn't going to happen. That Nana's Joy isn't going to get it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're all hearing this live, coming out of my brain. This is what we're going to do. We're going to figure this out. And even if Nana's Joy has to be on the phone while we do this, we're going to figure this out. No, I have to get off and call John Effner. Okay. We're going to do this again, Deborah. We're going to make the RV Women Hangout happen. Okay. And it's just a matter of figuring out how to do that. If I understood what YouTube means by an encoder, I would be so far ahead of the game. And I have downloaded many encoders that come with a bunch of other crap. You know, those free encoders, and then all of a sudden your computer is asking you if you would like to, I don't know, clean your hard drive. Yeah, no, I don't want any of that. So you can go, Deborah. Don't worry about this. But on Sundays at 4 o'clock, with the exception of holidays, we're going to do this. And, okay, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Okay. My cell phone's about to die. Okay. Now I've plugged in. Yeah.
At 4 o'clock Pacific time.
At 4
7 o'clock our time.
Yeah. So at 4 o'clock Pacific time, and that's because I used to be in California. So it was, 4 o'clock out there. But at 7 o'clock Pacific time, we're going to do this. We're going to change it from a 90-minute form to only 60. And I had decided that a long time ago, just because what I found was, in looking over the statistics for the RV Women Hangout, a lot of people were leaving after 60 minutes anyway. We weren't gaining any new viewers after, like 30 minutes. Everybody who was there was going to be there. So we're going to do it again. We're going to do it on Sunday, not this Sunday, because this is Mother's Day. And obviously, Nana's Joy and I need to work out, a mild kink. And then Thursdays are better around here than Sundays anyway. Talk to you soon. It would be really great to, find a time or a day that's really good for everybody, but I just don't know what that day is. I have never been able to figure that out. I selected Sunday at 4 o'clock Pacific time randomly. There was no rhyme or reason behind it. Other than I figured that those who are working have, they're home, so why not? And then also for those who are traveling, they usually, if they're going to travel on Sunday, they're at their destination by 4 o'clock Pacific time. So that's why I picked it. It wasn't anything other than my weird logic. But
Thursday, that's good to me.
What day? What day did you say?
I said we could change it to Thursday. Wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, it really wouldn't bother me either. We can change it to Thursday. Anybody care what day it's on? I don't think anybody does. Say now or forever hold your peace.
Tell them to be sure to send their emails to you so that you can.
Well, that's the other thing too, is anybody whose email I do not have, and I don't know who that is, so anybody who wants to be on the panel, have their face, avatar, whatever, on the screen and participate in conversation, then, because we had those people who come on and they say nothing. They're just there, tilting their heads. And they don't say anything. But, if you have something to say or share about RVing, past, present, future, we want to hear about it. And if you have questions, we want to hear what those questions are. If you want somebody to explain how do you put your awning up, those are the things that we can help you with. The way I learned how to put up my awning, quite seriously, I was at the beach, and I asked the guy who had the RV next to me. I said, I've never put this awning up. Can you show me how to do it? And he said, sure. Came over. Now I know how to put the awning up. Well, at least this one. In my Class C RV that I had before Brave, the Class A, I never unrolled the awning because I was afraid of what was there or not there. So I just never unrolled it. Anyway, so let's call it Thursdays. Thursday's fine with me. Tuesdays doesn't make any difference. Thursday is fine. You can, you want to stick with the 4 o'clock, Nana's Joy?
Well, if it's not too confusing, it's 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock Pacific.
Right. Okay, so we're going to stick with 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Everybody in the middle, just figure it out for yourself. Because I don't, traveling cross country from California to Thursday is good. Okay, Buffy Crumlock, we're going with that. When I was traveling cross country and my phone kept changing the time on me, it got really, really confusing really, really fast. And, but I got here. And now I have like several clocks set up with time zones for everybody. If I need to know what time it is on the West Coast, I can just look at a clock. I don't have to like subtract or add. What do you subtract? Yeah, you subtract. Math was never my skill. So anyway, let's call it Thursday. And it is Thursday, so I'll see ya. Okay, next Thursday is really bad for me. Because, yeah, I'm leaving either on Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to the Outer Banks in North Carolina. And yes, of course, I'm going to make video. And so we're going to leave Monday or Tuesday, don't know yet. And then we're going to return somewhere Thursday or Friday. So we can probably come back on Friday. I have to think about internet connections and stuff like that.
You were going to skip a week anyway. Let's skip a week.
Okay, let's skip a week. Let's not do it this next Thursday. Let's do it the following Thursday. So that would be, let's see how many conflicts I have. So the next one will be the 18th. No, this is the 11th. The 25th. Yeah, we'll do it on the 25th. And I'll just send everybody out a notice or make a video or somehow I'll get the word out. So the 25th, Thursday the 25th, and then we'll do it every Thursday after that. And the only holiday that falls on Thursday is Thanksgiving, so we're pretty much clear there. Make sense?
Yep.
Makes sense to me. I'm like talking to myself here. Okay, I hear Nana's Joy every once in a while. Okay, so Thursday, 4 o'clock Pacific, daylight savings time, or 7 p.m. East daylight savings time. for the RV and Hangout. First one will be Thursday, the 25th. It was the 25th, right?
I guess I have the calendar.
Yeah, the 25th. I do. I mean, on my computer, I just click calendar. So the 25th, and then we'll get all these bugs worked out by then. Because I really do know how the string leads. It's just a matter of getting Nana's Joy. And I had her on, but she was on using her cell phone. And it would be nice if she didn't have to use a cell phone, but that's okay too as far as I'm concerned. The image was good, the picture was good, and as far as being able to participate, you're not going to have a problem. Oh, typing will be okay. You just have to talk instead of like typing on the thing. You'll just have to just talk about it. So
I got an Android tablet. I'm going to see if I can set it up so that it goes to the Android.
Well, and we can play with this and not make the whole world, put up with us. I can just do it privately. And all I have to do is click private. So did I actually, looking forward to, okay, I don't think I actually hit return. Yeah. I typed all that up and then I didn't hit return or enter. I guess it's not called return anymore. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, and it's going to be 60 minutes. And the first thing we're going to talk about is, how good it is to be back. And yeah, because I've missed doing it. I've missed the people that came and interacted through the whatever it was, 2 years or whatever it is that I did it. And then I would like to have that experience back again. And Thursdays is good, every day is a Thursday to me. Or a Sunday or a Saturday. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to sign off now. If anybody has any questions, you can always, send them to me on YouTube. Or, because both Nana's Joy and I are on YouTube, obviously, or we wouldn't be doing this on YouTube. And on there, at least for me, there is a email address, which is, oh God, what is my email address? nomadicrvlady@gmail.com. And if you would be so kind as to send your email addresses that will go to your computers, that would be awesome. And then you can be on the panel if you want to. There are some people who just don't want to. They don't want to be on the panel. They have their questions or whatever, and I'm down with that. It's weird for anybody to sit and watch themselves. So don't feel like, you're alone there, because you're not. And of course, we will discuss at the first 25th, on the 25th, at the first one, reborn in 2017. We'll talk about whether or not we want men on. Because it used to be there were no men allowed on the panel. They were allowed to participate, and here's why men weren't allowed. Okay. Excellent, Can whomever is live with you, turn their audio, please. Turn down their audio, please. You know what? I will just move it away from the computer because I kind of need to hear her talk, because that's my only way of communicating, and it's Nana's Joy. And she's the co-host here, so it would kind of be nice to know what she's saying. But we did not have men on the panel, and here's why. Because when we did allow them, they became crude, abrasive, offensive, and we saw more than a few penises. And so we're not really interested in going down that road. And so that's why we had no men on, or boys for that matter. And it would be nice if we could have people that, men that were respectful and, really had something to contribute, as opposed to those individuals who want to contribute something that is crass and generally vile. So I'm thinking no men. I was a little open to it before, but now I'm pretty much thinking no. There's something about YouTube or maybe just this type of forum where people just get to be anonymous and they can do and say whatever it is that they want. And that's not what the channel is about. The channel is about education, sharing experience, RVing, good places to go, good places to eat when you get there, things that are one-time only events, just stuff. And a lot of that stuff is really going to be geared towards a woman's perspective on RVing, whether it's full-time, part-time, sometime, wannabe, don't know. No man except guest speakers, you choose. Okay. And that's what I did before, was I did have men on, but they were guest speakers. And I knew them, so I knew that they were not going to be, vile or disgusting. And there are a lot of things. Hangouts are cool. I still like to watch and listen. I like them too. I don't necessarily want to participate, and I don't necessarily want people to know that I'm there, but I do like to watch. What does that make me? A voyeur. But, when we did the RV Women Hangout before, there were far more, or maybe I'm just not looking or subscribe to them anymore, but it seemed to me that there were more people that were on YouTube that ran into the vile, pool and went swimming for laps and laps and laps. And I don't know if that is still happening now, because I like the people that I follow. I like the people that I watch their content, their videos. I don't go out exploring anymore. And I'm really drawn towards women RVers. That's what I want to watch. That's what I want to see. I want to see how women overcome things. And if you ever watch women overcoming whatever obstacles, they're doing it with ingenuity. They're not doing it with brute strength. Or, we pick up our cell phones and call AAA. But, okay, no men. Okay, I don't want to make up the rules like that. We'll decide on Thursday and kind of go from there. And maybe just have guest speakers that are men, because I do like the male perspective on some things. On other things, I think women are right. But it's always good to see both sides. And yeah, and for those people who don't think that this channel, the RV Women Hangout channel, has been inundated with talk of you're a sexist, you're a bigot. I've heard it all. And it's generally coming from adolescent boys. What's up with that? I don't get that. So, okay, I've talked long enough. So I'll see you Thursday the 25th, and we'll go from there. Okay, so smile and be brave. And Nana's Joy says bye too. Say bye, Nana's Joy. Mm-hmm. She's not even listening to me. There you go. She said bye. Okay, see you on the 25th. Adios. There she is. I'm watching the delays. Okay, I have to go over the live.
Are you going to work on it in between now?
You mean